this is NuttyChef and welcome to episode 4. Well, I think it's time to make the enchanting table. We've got a crap ton of cows down there, and I think if we do one more harvest of sugarcane and get all the leather from these cows, we can get enough stuff to make the enchanting setup. So what have we got? We've got some sugarcane in here. I found one book in a mine shaft. I didn't explore the mine shaft, but I found one minecart chest and I got that in it, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, so let's kill all these cows and get the sugarcane. Get the sugarcane first. We should breed the cows before we kill them, I think. That wasn't very much. Hopefully that'll be right. Okay, here we go. I'll get some wheat. That should do. Here we go, breed them all up. And let's kill them. There's no really nice way to put it. We have to destroy them. Oh, I think we need some more. Okay. Yeah, they're definitely thinned out a bit now. What's that? Yeah, that's good. Okay, bookshelves. 1, 2, 3. We need 15. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's plenty. That should work, I think. Alright, maybe we can get to level 30, because I've got some iron in the furnaces. Come on, baby. Oh, I don't think we're gonna make it. So close. Well, I'll come back when I'm level 30. Alright, level 30. Let's give this a shot. Actually, I might make a brand new diamond pick. I'm going to go for a pick because I love I want to get Silk Touch or Fortune. Either one of those would be good. Let's hope for the best. I'm not usually very lucky on my first attempts. Alright. Here we go. Come on, baby. What is it? Oh, that's pretty good. What else? Something else. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty decent. Could have done unbreaking, but that's alright. And I think I'm going to put this fortune book on my other pick. We'll need an anvil for that. Let's do that real quick. And then we can start working on today's project, which is going to be a nicer cow farm. So that should be pretty cool. Let's put the anvil up here near the enchanting stuff. And sweet. Excellent. Okay, well, I'll come back when I've got some more stuff sorted for this cow farm. Alrighty, well I just went caving with my new fortune pickaxe and got a whole bunch more iron and redstone and gold and some more coal. So all of these furnaces are pretty much full. Still got to fill up this side though. And I just got back up to level 30 again, so I wanted to try a diamond sword to see what we get. What is it? Oh no, I'm not going to do that. Let's try something else. Okay. Come on. Oh, come on. Perfect. Excellent. Okay, well let's go to where we want to build this cow farm. Just over here, I think. Just where this pond is, there's another pond that I've got to fill in. That's 3 so far. Oh, go away. You're just going to burn to death. Oh no, it's a baby. Get out of here. Oh. Oh God. Alright. Yeah, so let me just fill this in and we'll get to work. Okay, so it's all filled in. And I've just built this here. So I've built this farm, like a prototype of it, in my test world, creative world. And these are sort of to mark out where the different floors are going to be. So it's pretty elaborate for a cow farm. Like there's way simpler ways and smaller ways to do it, but this one's going to be a bit different. So the top, like these orange or granite blocks are where the floor of, like each floor is going to be, and then the white diorite blocks are like in between. So the top floor is where the cows are going to be that we're going to breed, and then when we breed them, they're going to fall down into this second chamber, and they're going to grow up in there. And what I wanted to do was try and separate the adults from any baby cows that are in there, because I haven't seen anyone do that before. Like I've seen people, well, it's pretty easy to like get the babies to come away from the adults, but not the other way around. So we're going to get the adults to fall down, but not the babies, and the adults will fall down into this chamber on this level, where there'll be magma blocks, and then mine carts underneath to pick up all the drops. So that's why I wanted the adults to sort of come through into this chamber here, not the babies, because we don't get anything off the babies. So I'll build up this, all the chambers, and then I'll come back. Alrighty, so built it up, the different chambers. So what's going to happen is the cows are going to be in the top. There's trapdoors under there, so the babies can fall through when we breed them. There'll be water up there too, so the cows are bobbing up and down, makes it easier to breed them. And then they'll fall down into this second chamber. And what's going to happen there is there's going to be pistons on this level here, the second level, pointing inwards, and there's a little hole in there right in the middle, and all the pistons are going to go off and squeeze the adult cows down that hole and then down there onto the magma, and the babies won't get affected. Mostly 1 or 2 babies tend to fall through, but mainly it's just the adults, and all the adults get pushed down with one push, so that's good. So yeah, so like say this is a baby cow, they're like 1 block tall, and an adult cow is like, I don't know how tall, maybe 1.5. So a piston at this level is going to it's going to be able to push the adults, but not the babies. So that's pretty cool. So by having it like this, it's going to allow us to automatically kill them. We won't have to push a button or use our sword or anything. It's just going to happen automatically. So all we have to do is feed them, and then we get beef at the end, which we'll put into chests and stuff later. Okay, so we put the different floors in. I thought I'd put floors in so that we could just see what's going on inside every level if we want to. Like, I'll have a ladder going up, and we'll be able to look in and see what's happening. So, oh, here we go. This isn't good. Get out of here. Oh, what? Oh, almost. So yeah, so this will all be encased inside a building. And so I've gone for another round shape. These will be the floors on the inside of the building. Where'd that zombie come from? Okay, well, I'm back. I just went ahead and put these rails in underneath the magma cubes to collect all the drops. It actually took a while to work out the pattern under here. But I figured it out. I just had to put one extra line down here that's not actually underneath the magma blocks. Otherwise it just wasn't working. But yeah, so the minecart's going to have an unloader here to go into some chests, and the minecart's going to travel down around here, around here, around here, all the way around here, up here, around here, and then back this way, back up to the minecart unloader again, and then continue on. So now we just got to build this unloader, which should be pretty simple. You just need a powered rail over the top of this hopper, and I'm pretty sure it needs to be a chest under there. Just because I think if you put another hopper underneath this hopper, the items get pulled into that bottom hopper too quickly. So when you've got a comparator running out of this hopper, it doesn't actually read the items going into it, so it doesn't stop the minecart. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% certain, but I'm pretty sure this will work. So, and then you have that going into a block. Actually, I'm going to use diorite. You won't be able to see any of this, by the way. It's going to be encased by the building in the end. And then we need a piece of diorite here as well, to put the comparator on, facing out of this hopper. Let's get around the back here and block up like that, and a redstone torch on top of that, and then just a block on top of that, and then redstone dust here should do it. So let's give this a test. Got a minecart here and a hopper. Okay, so by default this rail should be on, yeah. So the minecart should just go. Oh, I didn't think of that. Maybe I can put a stair there actually. If I've got any. Or a slab. I think I've got slabs in here. I don't think we'll notice it from above anyway, so it should be fine. Put that there. Okay, so let's have a look at this minecart. Yeah, it went back up. Oh, it got stopped there again. I might have to build this whole thing one block out. Okay, I'll be back. Alright, so problem sorted. It's all one block out now. So the minecart should be fine to go down here. Let's just build another minecart hopper and give this thing a test. Alright, so it goes around, goes around, goes around, and comes back. And back again. Oh my god, no. Where did you come from? You're everywhere. Any more? Don't think so. Okay, so let's chuck some items onto this thing and see if it picks them all up. Let's just bust into here. Oh, let's just chuck them on. Oh, we actually only needed the inside 3 to be picked up by the minecart. We didn't need to do the whole 5x5. But, oh well, we've done it now anyway. So let's see if it picks them all up. Looks pretty good. Didn't see that one. Let's go right into the corners. Does it pick that one up? Yeah, I think we're good. And let's see if it drops them off into that chest over there. It looks pretty good from here. Yes. Okay. So, stage 1 is complete. Okay, so I'm just out here at a swamp, which is north of where our base is. Our base is down there, which is south. This is about 1,000 blocks north, because I just need one slime ball. So I'm just going to wait here till night and hopefully kill some slimes. Okay, well, I've made some progress. I've switched out the trapdoors for fences, because the trapdoors were getting triggered by the redstone. And I saw this in a recent ZF video where he used these netherrack fences, because they don't connect to other fences, so there's still this gap in between where the babies can fall down. So that's perfect there. And I've gone ahead and put in the pistons down here. So there's 3 on this side, 3 on the other side, 1 there and 1 there, and they're what's going to push the adults down into this hole and down onto the magma. And I've hooked them up to some redstone down here. It's a little bit messy. It's just trying to keep it within the confines of the building as well. But I got it in there. Sort of just the outside single pistons are connected to one line, and the 3 on this side and the 3 on the other side are connected to another. So it sort of splits here in 2 different ways, well, 4 different ways. And I was going to make a hopper timer for it, but I don't really like hopper timers because of the bug where if you leave the chunk and come back, an item can get duplicated inside it, and you know, it's going to add a little bit of time every time you leave and come back. So I thought I'd just go with a daylight sensor. So every time the sun comes up, the pistons will go off. And I've got it hooked up to a monostable circuit here, so it'll just be a pulse, so they'll go off and then come back again every 20 minutes, so that should be fine. So we won't have to worry. All we'll have to do is feed them. The pistons will go off every 20 minutes, kill the cows, and we'll get the beef, so that should be fine. So all we have to do now is get the cows in. So I guess I've got to build a big staircase up the top, get some of these cows to, or as many as I can, up into there, and start breeding them. Alright, let's see how smoothly this goes. Not very, probably. There we go. They're not going to come single file, are they? Or are they? Come on. Oh, we've lost most of them. Come on, baby. Yep. Get in there. Come over here. Shouldn't be too bad. And what I've done is just put some blocks down above the fences so I can breed them up in here a bit, and then I'll come in from underneath and hopefully I can break the blocks from through the fences underneath and they'll land onto the fences. Okay, well I've just been sitting here waiting for these cows to grow down here so we can test this thing. I've already tested it once, but I've taken this stuff out so we can test it again. And I just went around the edge of this tracks and put some blocks because spiders were getting in and stopping the mine cart. So that's all good now. And I forgot to mention before, this piston at the bottom here, this is always extended and then retracts when we get the pulse so that the cows can drop through, but it stays there by default to stop the babies from just falling down before they're grown. What else? Let me get up here. I've gotten rid of this daylight sensor just for the moment so we can test it with a button, which I've put up here so we can hopefully see what's happening with the pistons. The test I did before, the timings weren't right on the repeaters, so the pistons weren't going off properly, and I had to press the button 2 or 3 times to get all the adults to go down. So hopefully I've fixed that this time around. So let's breed these guys up again. I've got a dispenser with a water bucket in here. Okay. Fingers crossed it works this time. So I'm going to get some babies in there and along with the adults so we can hopefully see how many babies get down the bottom compared to adults. Hopefully it's mainly just the adults. Okay, let's turn that off. See, did the babies drop down? Yep. Okay, so I think we're ready. Got babies and adults in there. Let's push this button and see what happens. Yeah, perfect. See, and then it closed up again so the babies couldn't get down. Let's see how many. The cows already died. I don't know how many babies actually went down then. Oh, there's actually... Maybe there was entity cramming and the cows are dying up the top as well. That's okay. I thought we would have got more babies than that. Well, I'll have to have a look, see what I can do. But yeah, so we got some beef from that. There wasn't very many adults in there. There was only like 5 adults in there. So when we do a full test, hopefully we'll get more than that. But yeah, that's it. I've just got to hook up the daylight sensor again, and we should be good to go. But that'll be it from me today, guys. Thanks for watching again. This has been NuttyChef, and I'll see you next time.